Let's talk about the other contenders then. We covered Liverpool last week and we were so impressed by them at Anfield. How do you rate their chances?
Well, I think Liverpool with Manchester City, for me, they're the two favourites in the competition. I think Bayern Munich are probably in and around that, and then I think Real Madrid, PSG maybe, but obviously the balance of that team isn't right. But I think the two strongest teams in the competition are Man City and Liverpool. So I think Liverpool have as good a chance as anyone left.
Yeah, I'd say. I echo his thoughts. I think the three English teams left in there have a great chance of winning this competition. I still think Bayern's experience overall will help them, but as I said, I wouldn't bet against any of the English teams.
Yeah, I went City last year. They fell at the final hurdle.
Yeah.
I'm going to go again with City. I just don't think that Pep Guardiola is destined to do it at this football club. They have the players. They know how to win every other competition bar this one, and I think this will be the year they'll get over that final hurdle.
What about Diaz? I mean, he makes a difference, doesn't he? We were so impressed by them.
I think every great team needs a captain, and I think he's the captain. I think if you look at Manchester United, some of the issues they have, you know, having a leader like this is so important. But obviously, I mean, Diaz, I mean, he's such a great addition for Liverpool. I think he's probably not going to play every game, is he, Rui? But I think he gives them a different option, a different weapon, and I think the ability to be able to rotate these players in and out is absolutely off the charts.
I think in the greatest respect to the other members of the squad, I think they make a change with him. It's equally as good, equally as strong. I think he's out for a goal. He's as good as what they've got in the squad, and he's a threat. And it's not going to be enjoyable enough for any defender facing him.
Too many Diaz's. I should make sure I use the first
the
name
other
from
Diaz
now
is
on.
pretty good
Exactly.
too.
They're all good. Let's talk about good, the defending champions. I mean, it's hard to win it. How on earth do you win it successive seasons? What do you rate their chances as?
I think they're the third of the teams I think capable of winning it. I think that I agree with the guys. The two other English teams, Liverpool and City, will be ahead of them, and I think they'll be there or thereabouts with someone like a Bayern Munich. But listen, you have to understand that these guys have the experience, and that counts for a lot. And you get this on that night. They have the experience, they have the know-how, they have players there that are good ages as well, and they have a manager again who's growing in stature. So they'll be a threat. And listen, with that experience and being the holders, drawing them, you'll be saying it's not going to be easy. They won't make it easy for anybody, no matter what.
Also, the record under Tuchel in knockout ties is immense.
Oh, definitely. And again, they'll have an experience and a belief going into these big occasions. Experience is great, but it comes from the belief that you can win, and you have won. Obviously, European champions, world champions. So, like we have said, I don't think any team will want to face them in the latter stages of this competition.
But you don't fancy them? They're not among your favourites?
No, I mean, I just don't think they have the form that they had last season. Last season, I would have said, yeah, I think right now Man City and Liverpool in a different bracket. But I'm with the boys. Don't bet against Thomas Tuchel and that Chelsea team. They'll be a dangerous underdog to underestimate.
And the days are kind of gone where we stand here and we talk excitedly about Manchester United at this stage of the competition. I mean, when you were playing, that was what it was all about. Now, you wonder how, you know, what United are we going to get in this competition?
Yeah, that's the problem. It's the inconsistencies. It's not worrying about what Man United are going to turn up. It's what United team are going to come out in the first half compared to the second half of the last three games. You just don't know. And I keep saying the same thing, Jekyll and Hyde performances with each half. So they've got to find some consistency. I think they're searching for that.
That man, though.
This man here in this competition.
It's a picture that speaks 1,000 words,
actually.
actually.
In this competition, you cannot bet against him coming up trumps, because he is the king of this competition in terms of goals and deciding big fixtures. So with him in the team in this competition, you're always in it with a chance.
Absolutely. And only a fleeting mention for Bayern so far. They're the second favourites, Owen.
Well, and with the form of Lewandowski, they should be. He's absolutely in better form than last season. So I think they'll be there. I don't think they have enough compared to City and Liverpool, though.
OK.